Hey guys, we're on Temple of the Sun again. Let's see if this works. Wait for Kelly. Hey guys, I'm just waiting for Kelly. We bought back and forth about 3 times trying to connect our internet. Facebook's not allowing us to link. I was even going into different rooms trying to see if it was my side, my connection. Let's try your page and I will reboot. She's going to reboot her phone. All right, guys. Oh, there. Oh, hey, Kelly. Kelly's not here yet. Oh, yeah, there she is. Thank you, Janet. All right, let's see. My phone is rebooting. Son of a bee, man. I've never actually had such issues on Mercury retrograde. So this is actually like a first for me. If that's what it is. Let me just go to my page here. All right, we'll get the show on the road. Sherry Ann, thank you so much wherever you are. I saw that you donated, so I will get a reading and an activation for you at some point here. So Sherry Ann, I did see that you donated. You will be first, hon. All right, where is she? Let's wait for Cal. There I am. Oops. All right, Kelly. I will let you know when I'm ready. Just to test the patience, just a moment to breathe in. Use it as an opportunity to drop to your heart center and connect, guys. Just breathe in. Can we share? Yeah, you can share now. Because if I can't get Kelly, I'm just gonna go live. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth, and I've already got like Sherry Ann on the list. If that sounds okay with you, Kelly, I'm sure you can hear me probably. You guys can hear me, right? Morning from Mexico. Thank you, Brenda. Mendoza. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here. So you can hear me, Cal? Let's try this, Cal. Ah! I can only invite Janet Bryan. It is, where are we? It is only picking and choosing who I can invite. It's not giving me the whole kit and caboodle like usual. So Kelly, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. If you want to stay on and comment or, God, we're going to have to set up a new platform. Either that be live or Zoom if we want some sort of consistency here. All right. So I don't know if you heard me, Kelly, but Sherry Ann is already on the list. So I'm just gonna go ahead, guys. There's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason, all right. There's always a reason. Nothing is ever not for anything. Thank you guys for rejoining. Thank you, Sophia, for coming back. Thank you, Janet. My phone's rebooting. Thank you, Janet. Hey, Nita, nice of you to join us. So if you guys want to share out hey, Brenda, I appreciate it. That will get you a card. If you want a card and activation, we're just asking for donations of any amount. $22 is a recommended suggested donation, but anything will get you a card and activation. I'm listening. It will be something simple. Yeah, and you're not the only one, Kelly. I couldn't add Ryan in the other day. Hey, Ryan, let me just check and see. I want to just hit Ryan's name. I'm going to see if he shows up. Nope, only 3 people. It only shows me 3 people. Now only 2 people. Now 3 people. And I hit the allow your viewers to request to join as a guest. So I have that on. And it doesn't show me all you guys. It only picks and chooses. So, yeah, we're going to have to do something, something different, Kelly. Watch party, no. I'm just going to share out real quick, guys. Oh, it's not even letting me do that. Share. Share now. Share. Kelly, maybe you wouldn't mind sharing? I'm just trying to see here. Okay, I've already got shared my timeline. How about share to a group? Cosmic. Hold on, guys. We're gonna get going here. I'm just gonna do this thing. Share. Hold on, guys. My timeline or page manage. To a place to heal. We'll get the let out here, guys. Hold on. Oh, you did? Okay. I did a place to heal, Kelly. Universal Oneness. Thank you, Kelly. Gifting your spirit. Thank you. And I will do let's see here. Universe inside us, probably. Unless you guys are posting. I'm not sure who you guys are posting to. Whoops. To my timeline. All right. I think it went to my timeline. Oops. Oh, shoot. I just went to my timeline again. All right, guys. Sorry. All right. We're going to get the let out here. Get the let out. Thank you for joining, guys. I'm going to go solo, but Kelly is being my ghost partner behind the scenes. She will be commenting and maybe adding. She says she's just going to watch. She's helping share. We've been going back and forth trying to add. Facebook must be operating differently, guys. And we're just trying to figure out this glitch. Let her, yeah, she doesn't have that option needing. Let her ask to join Nita. We've tried everything. We've rebooted. We've gotten off our phones. We've tried each other's pages. I have the button allowing other people. Yeah, so please share out, guys. Please share out. That will put you at the top of the list. And if you donate, you get card readings and activations. Activation. See, we're missing Kelly of any amount. And we will get the ball rolling. Sherry Ann, are you back? Sherry Ann? Hey, Sophia, thank you for coming back. Please share out. Thank you, Brenda. If you guys want a card, please request. And if you share it out, just let me know. Hey, Jane, thank you for joining. I sound good. Thank you for confirming that. All right. Hey, Jen, thank you for joining. Hey, Henning. Hello from Norway. It's so beautiful how we can connect. It's so beautiful how we can connect across the world. And that just to me is a perfect representation and reflection of the dissipating veil. And it's showing us as we connect to our universal oneness, our higher heart energy, us connecting, except for me and you today, Cal, is showing that. It's just showing that. So technology is really great. Jen shared. Okay, so Jen, you're up there. Just a test run. Oh, thank you, Janet. I'll put you on the list, Janet. Hey, Kelly. Kelly Jo. Yeah, she tried. She tried sending a request. Shared. Thank you, Brenda. I'm going to assume if you guys shared that you want a card. Abulita from Hemlock, Michigan. Thank you for joining. I think you're Trina's friend, right? Thank you, Kelly, for sharing out. Ah, there she is. All right. Okay, so Sherry Ann says, donation, and I would like spiritual guidance on how I can help Ashton. He is having some issues. We are, hold on here. Let me open that up. We are working on right now. Please and thank you. All right. I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm actually going to call in both your higher selves. Sherry Ann, I'm going to bring forth, ask for guidance from your higher self and Ashton's higher self. I believe Ashton's higher self is here because I'm totally vibrating. All right. Just, let me see here. So the guidance is how to best help Ashton. First thing I'm picking up, and I know that you're already doing this, and as I'm talking about it, I'm getting all the goosebumps. They're really, 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 really building as they know what I'm going to say, and they're saying, let him be him. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. The energy's so beautiful, Sherry Ann. It's just overwhelming. Let him be him. Give him the space. Give him the space. Be the space for him just to be him. Let go of expectations. All is not as it seems. He's exactly where he needs to be. Keep loving him. Keep loving him. You are the space holder for Ashton. Oh my God, they're so happy, Sherry Ann. They're like, this higher self is going berserk in my whole being. My whole being is vibrating, particularly my hands, not my hands, all up and down my arms and my legs, my thighs. They're so happy. They're sending you, they're giving you so much strength, guidance, and support, Sherry Ann. They say when you're in distress, drop into your heart, breathe into your heart, let go of your mind. And I can feel the pain in the left, actually literally in my heart. So I know this is trying for you. They know you're doing your best. They know you love him. They're saying, oh my God, they're saying we love you so much. We love you so much. Don't try so hard. Let it go. Let it go. Surrender. Let it go. Surrender. He's on his path and evolving and expanding exactly where he needs to be. So beautiful. My God, his higher self, so beautiful. I think it's probably a combination of both of you. Oh my God. You are the perfect mom. You are the perfect mom for him, they said. You are doing everything perfect, and to trust yourself. You're doing everything perfect, Sherry Ann. Just trust yourself. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple cards, and don't let me forget the light activation. And I'll do the light activation for both you guys. Yeah, very, 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 oh my God, this popped right out. They just really, really want you to surrender and acceptance and know all is well, Sherry Ann. They want you to surrender and acceptance and know all is well. You will be guided every moment exactly what you need when you need it, they said. They love you dearly. And you probably already know this, but they're saying this isn't the only timeline that you guys have had together. This isn't the only timeline. This is no new relationship. It's a very, very, very deep connection in the soul. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick power of 3 because I feel like just one card isn't going to do the trick, Sherry Ann. So I'm just going to give you a mini power of 3 reading. And you know my power of 3 reading, it gives us, because Kelly's not here to give her point of view of her card, so I'm going to spend a little more time and just do 3 cards. And as you know, it's bringing all 3 energies together: the mind, the body, the spirit, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. And what does it do? It creates a beautiful, strong foundation, and the other 2 energies come at an apex, and that is that point of that total connection and balance to Spirit, to God. And so the mystical oracle is going to tell me an overall energy. This is the overall energy working in this specific situation that you are inquiring about within your heart, Sherry Ann, regarding best to help Ashton. And I got the wind for that. The overall energy is the wind. It's swooping in. There is a change coming, Sherry Ann. This process has to happen naturally. It's a process that has to go through, take its course, because it's a 63, which is a 9. So that's telling me things are coming to an ending. I literally have a wind sweeping through my body right now. Winds of change are coming. The winds are coming. It's coming to swirl out that older energy. But in the meantime, what that wind does is it ruffles up the leaves. It brings everything to the surface. It's like, in the fall and all the leaves have fallen. Oh my God, I've got such huge affirmations. So this wind, this energy, this higher spiritual process is taking place. As it comes in, it sweeps up those leaves. It sweeps up the debris. It sweeps up the dirt, that fall wind, and it sweeps right in. So this is what's taking place. The overall energy, Sherry Ann, and listen to how it resonates to you. You'll get the goosebumps. You'll get the ahas. You'll know what it means to you. It's the energy right now is sweeping up things so they can leave. You're cleaning out old energy. You're leaving behind a chapter. You're bringing up energies to be cleaned out. That's all I can say. Cleaned out. That wind is coming in to sweep through. And this, oh my God, this beautiful Indian girl. This beautiful Indian girl's got like a smile on her face, and she's got the antlers on. So to me, that's representing receiving the energies, trusting in those energies, trusting in that energy coming in and sweeping up. It muffles things up a little bit. It makes things a little messy as it turns things up and over, but it's actually releasing that energy and bringing in a new fresh air for you guys. There's a peacefulness on her face. I don't know if that's a falcon. You guys know your birds probably better than me. So I don't know if that's a falcon. It says connection available. I hope I didn't block out, guys. Let me check. Am I looking okay, guys? Back. Keep booting out. Oh, son of a bee. Okay. Thank you for joining, Kelly. Oh my God. This is weird. I'm going to another room, guys. I'm going to another room. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? I'm good. Okay. I wasn't, it looked like I was losing connection in the other room. So what they were saying, Sherry Ann, and you know what? When I'm done this live, I will do the recording. So anything that you miss, Sherry Ann, watch the replay. It will come back for you. Watch the replay after, and I will post the camera roll. So trust those winds coming in and moving up those energies, clearing them out, ruffling up stuff from the surface that needs acknowledgement for that energy can move out and close a chapter, being that 9. All right. Hey, Trina, thank you for joining. And the physical part, visualization. This is just trusting that clarity, trusting that third eye, Sherry Ann, and 9, 10, there it goes. What's this? This was a 9. The overall God source energy, the overall energy of this whole situation with Ashton is clearing out energy, winds of change, turning up the leaves, moving out old energies to sweep in new energies. This is actually a 10 card visualization. This visualization, be clear in your trust, be clear in your knowing. And I think it's calling for you to surrender and accept things as they should be and be clear on that. Know things are as they should be. Know those energies are working to your benefit. They're ruffling up stuff. I can feel there's some turmoil, there's some coming through, and trust and visualize what this is telling me is trust in your intuition, trust in that energy of sweeping change, clearing the energies out. And this is going to bring forth a new beginning, because this is a 28, which equals a 10. 10 is a new beginning. So there is a clearing out of energies. Things are being brought to the surface that need to be acknowledged, but they need to be acknowledged because they're going to be cleared out, Sherry Ann. So keep strong in your faith, in your visualization, in connecting to that divinity. And there they will give you the guidance. They will give you exactly what you need in the moment. As you stay in the moment, don't get caught in the future. Don't start projecting what if and this and that and all those other things, because it will mess with your energy and it will scatter you. So it's saying stay tuned in, stay in a line, stay in the breath, stay focused on the trust that knowing things are as they should be, and you will be guided and shown what to do every moment. And look at all the energies. All the energies are coming together, Sherry, and they're all coming together, and they're going to be creating this new beginning. What deck are you using? Caitlin, I did answer you on that, a different live. These are just called chakra readings. Chakra readings, they look like that, and they're literally just called chakra readings. Chakra reading deck. But that's what they look like. Look up chakra readings. Thank you. I know I saw that you asked for that before. And am I still breaking up, guys, or am I okay? Am I breaking up, Caitlin, on your end? Because it could be Kelly's end, unless Kelly's on the computer now. I will post this as a recorded version, guys. And then what we got here, Sherry Ann, for you, you're not on my end. Okay, great. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you for that. I wanted to thank you so much, Rhea and Kelly, for this. Needed to hear this. Trying time. So I'm not done with you, Sherry Ann. I'm doing the power of three. So the overall, or the physical, the overall, and then the spirit working and combining the two. And you get this beautiful heart. What do we got here? We got two lines. It's as if there's two opposing forces having to come together to meet to create the greater whole. This shows me, yeah, you're feeling the pain. It hurts you. You have felt very lost, Sherry Ann, not knowing what to do. And what they're calling for is to trust in that. Trust in those scars. Trust in those pasts. Trust in what's coming forth. You're not seeing everything as it should be. There's a sweeping change taking place that's ruffling up energies to create a new beginning. Stay strong, stay anchored, stay in alignment to your heart's energy now, Sherry Ann, and keep trusting. You are the anchor, you are the space holder. And there was information earlier from your higher self. So if you missed it, Sherry Ann, and I broke out for you, just go back to the beginning. I will post this from camera roll with no breaking out. And what this card actually says is, behold your beauty. The beauty that you behold in others is but a mere reflection of your own. It gives a glimpse of yourself from an outside perspective. Appreciate the beauty that surrounds you, for it is the same as appreciating and admiring your own. It infuses you with love, Sherry Ann. So what this is telling me is even Ashton is reflecting and being that mirror for you to learn things about yourself, things with, oh my God, I'm getting all the goosebumps. They're saying Ashton right now, Sherry Ann, with that energy, what they're saying is he is mirroring energies within yourself also that need recognition and need to be brought into your awareness. See the two lines in the heart? It's almost as if, okay, what they're saying now is one line is you, one line is one line is you, Sherry Ann, and one line is you, Ashton. And he is actually mirroring aspects about yourself that you also need to clear out. Could be beliefs, energies, thoughts, patterns, ideas, judgments, expectations that you need to clear out. And I know you're a very, very clear conduit, and they've already reinforced and said what a beautiful space holder you are for Ashton and how beautiful you are, and you're the perfect mom for him. So some of this isn't just about Ashton. It's always this and that. So it's Ashton, but it's you and Ashton. And he is mirroring some things in yourself that you need to love and accept is what they're saying. Nothing that you're doing wrong, Sherry Ann, they're saying, and I'm getting all the affirmations. You are doing nothing wrong. It's a matter more of accepting and surrendering to certain energies and aspects within yourself that need love, that need love, that need love. So when you are having a trying time with Ashton, he is on his path, he is and where he should be. And if it's bothering you, what you have to ask yourself is, how is this mirroring me? And say, I love you. Thank you, Ashton, for showing me a piece of myself. Thank you for showing me an aspect of myself that needs to be loved and integrated into who I am. That's what they're saying. This is a very, very beautiful reading, Sherry Ann, and I can so relate. Yes, very beautiful. So the winds of change, they're sweeping up not just energies for Ashton, but in your life. Stay strong, stay in the moment. You will be guided to what you need to do in every moment, but realize that you're being given everything you need in the now. The outside is a mirror. Ashton is mirroring energies that you need to love about yourself. And then this is showing you guys mirroring each other, and this is the greater love that you bring forth and ground for both of you guys. You're both anchors for one another, actually. You guys have a very, very, very special co-agreement for anchoring in higher frequencies of love, not just in yourself, but the outward expression of it for others to see. You and Ashton together, Sherry Ann, is what Spirit is saying, is you are our mirror also. You guys are a mirror for us. You are not only a mirror, but you're a modeled example of love and light of that relationship of you and Ashton, a mother and a son, or a mother and a child, or a father and a child. You guys are light workers. You guys are to illuminate that beautiful relationship. So, oh my God. So what I'm getting, Sherry Ann, is there's nothing to be sad about. Rejoice and celebrate. Rejoice and celebrate, they're saying. Rejoice and celebrate in your mirroring of energy, and you guys coming together to bring forth this greater light and modeling of higher frequencies for all else to see that reflection. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Hey, Joey. Sherry Ann, I don't know if you're still there, Kel, but I remember last week we missed some people. And I said, could you please put them on the list for next time? Or actually, that was 2 weeks ago because you had to cancel last week. So if you see any people besides Sherry Ann, Jen, Janet, Brenda, and I'll add you to it, Joey, if you want a card. I think you were on that list from last week or 2 weeks ago. All right. So light language for you. light language for you, Sherry and Ashton. Together, it'll affect both of you because you guys are mirrors of one another, and what is activated in one is activated in the other, Sherry Ann. Oh my God, I just see this beautiful light. Hoyata iatariato iakaka suriata atire toya sarita pusha saria ku iri uria huya saria ati puria sarika tosharasa toria shari otisa ia poya o poya iaria siro iaria koria aha hiroriata ahiriota saria sha aya koresa aria sari Oria sata tayoya kara sariota aya oya saria akoriata surita shara shata sa huria hoyata saria pa hirituriata yakasha sa hiatoria sa hiriatoria sata paria shari sharia to yakakara Sareto puriasa ya koya ya tasaria shasaria turi saria tuya saria tu ariaka sariaka ariata shuya oya pa ayata asariaka atiriti turiata asa puriata shuriata hiriata shuriaka Yata Shoria pa iakarata yata Surita sha Suriata sha Saria Daria Shariata Toria Sikara Uria Sakariata Hirita Sari Sara. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, there was a lot of strength in that. There was a lot of anchoring and merging of energies, and because there was, I'm feeling there was some separation. There's some separation in the energy, hence that difficulty that you're feeling. They're saying, Sharian, that difficulty, and as you see it as a not as you see it as a difficulty, as you see it as a merging of light. That as you reflect and realize it's a mirroring of the light that you both are to be illuminated, then that merging will happen for both of you, and then that path will become more open and brighter for both of you. They're saying there's a little dis-ease in energy, and what it is there's actually gotta, like, it's almost like tweaking, adjusting, and alignment, like bringing in the alignment in your energy, and then Ashton is more the mirror, mirroring that energy. Isn't it weird how we think sometimes our kids are outside of us, or we need to, we sometimes don't realize what a mirror they are of our own energetic being. And I think that's what's being called of you, Sharianne. And as you see that, and as you merge it, and as you see the higher perception and the higher truth, and I remember your card had like this guy right here. Where is it? Like this looks like a higher perception bird. Like, birds in general are higher perception. As you trust in that higher perception, see that gold. As you play and take this point of view, Sharianne, the energies are going to merge, and they're going to raise in frequency. And it's almost like they're going to go dissipate into light. Dissipate into light. Thank you, Kelly. Oh my God, that was really, really, really beautiful. All right, so it seems like my reception is pretty good here, guys. If any of you have donated, please say donate. I'm just going to get my water in the other room. That was a really powerful reading, Sherry Ann. Thank you for requesting that. And because I don't think, as always, whoever is watching these lives, there's something for all of us to gain. And I think there was a very strong message. Again, you guys, and here's the goosebumps, Sherry Ann, you were on this platform for a reason because you weren't the only one that needed to hear this message. There's somebody else out there that needs to hear this message, whether on the either live or later on the replay. And remember earlier on, I said that you guys are to be mirrors of light for others. Oh my God, for others' experiences and for them to gain perceptions of higher light frequency, vibration, and understanding in that mother-child relationship, Sherry Ann. So thank you so much. And oh yeah, your higher self is just saying, Sherry Ann, they're so happy you even requested that and you went into your question because you have just not only helped your energy with your relationship with Ashton, it is reverberating all out for others. Again, that's just an example how, a real life example, how you are the light. You are a lighthouse for others. And I tell you what, that was a very good reminder for me. Thank you so much for that, Sherry. And Chantel, Trey woke up throwing up and I need to head to work. Can I get light language activation for us? Yes. Okay, Sharon. All right, I will do that right now, Chantel. I will move you up. All right, so Chantel, I don't know if you were just watching when I was talking about Sherry Ann and Ashton, and they're a mother and a son, and she was asking how to help her son and all of this and that. And as you know, our children are mirrors. They're mirror reflection for us. And as we gain the higher insight and reflection of that mirror, it actually raises our frequency and raises theirs. And then we are acting as models and mirrors for others, representative in the higher frequency. So I'm going to do light activation. What my point is, I'm going to do a light activation, but it's going to be for both of you because you guys are actually one. You're actually mirroring each other. So what is activated in you is activated in him and vice versa. So it's actually merging together because you guys are so closely intertwined. Okay. Oh, okay. You will be next at the top of the list, Joey. Thank you very much. Only my first live is only on Facebook until my daughter-in-law shows me how to go on YouTube. Okay. It's really easy. YouTube's really easy. Okay, so Chantel and Trey. Release the thoughts, are saying. Release the thoughts. Release the thoughts. And I know you know this. Release the thoughts. Release and drop. Release and drop. Hoyata ya tariata yakasa hi ahishushiriasa ahishusuria sarodu pori ika puya iata ya koyata ya tarasho huyasaria sakahi kasahi kasahira horia taruya tata ita taria aya ota ita sa uriaka Oriata ara, oriata sho, ayata iari, itatasa, tahitaria, shodiata tasita, karitapo, suri, ta, hoyata, papa. Ta si aka etata shuri akatata aka asha asa iriatutita ariatutita ariata a pariasa shtu ashturasa poka shosa ashuta ira suritata shasarita Poriaka, itada, iti ta, itada, ikikita, ida, shurita, shaida, shapu, ida, aparia, atira, kuria, apa, idaria. Sarika. Pushari. Karita. Shu. Sarita yaga. Turiata, turiata. Sha. Da. That was for you, Chantal. Releasing, breaking up of energies, releasing. And then there was this huge opening, in the third eye. I mean, I know you're hugely open, but there was like this shh, and then dropping it here, and then this big equalizing of energy and grounding and swirling in this huge golden light, as the hearts and the solar plexus were one, and then they grounded it. There was like an explosion in the heart, like this big merging between the two of you. It was like your hearts became one. It was, and now I'm getting the goosebumps. It's as if your hearts are one, guy, Chantel and Trey. Oh my God, I got all the goosebumps. The light activation for me, I'm going to tell you just what it was to me, and obviously you're gifted at this and interpreting it how it is, Chantal, but your hearts merged as one. There was a more clear merging as one. Thank you, Chantal. That was very beautiful. Okay, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and thank you for bringing your energy here. You guys, I say this all the time, but even if you don't even comment, even if you're just watching, what you put focus to grows. And when you guys focus on this platform or any platform, you've just infused it and help illuminate the light and the love in it. And it does truly, truly affect all that watch this now and later. So you guys are extremely powerful, and just know that. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, we tried to add Kelly, and we took a long time, and it just wouldn't work. There's something going on with Facebook. We're going to have to find another platform that's a little more consistent. Put maybe Zoom or whatever. So Kelly's working behind the scenes, guys. Oh, thank you, Chantel, for listening. Okay, so Joey, you are next. Zesta. Oh, poor boy. Yeah, I felt, you said he was woken up, throwing up. There was a big releasing in that area. All right. Joey, you are next. Any specific question, Joey, or just in general? Thank you, Kelly. I intuitively felt that, Kelly, when I saw Chantel say, thank you, Kelly, I intuitively knew that you were also doing light language behind the scenes. This is your card. I don't know. I'm being called for those that donate to do the power of 3. Oh, where the heck? My other cards disappeared. Hold on a second. My chakra cards are in the other room. Again, things are disappearing because we kept going back and forth to different rooms for the reception and connection today. I can't believe it. Where did I? All right. Okay, this is yours, Joey. Okay, I guess I will be doing. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on a sec. This one popped out for you. Joey. My younger self needs it. Okay. Oh, this one stuck to my fingers. All right, Joey. So what we got for you? Oh, this is so beautiful. All right. So again, the power of 3. I'm sure you just heard me. The power of 3 card reading gives you the God perspective, with the physical part and the spiritual connecting it. So the overall energy. Oh my God, Joey, this is so beautiful. And what it is the sun. You guys all know how connected and how powerful the sun is, because to me the sun is that perfect physical representation in Gaia that shows us all the love and light that we are, and our high frequency, and that sun and that light that is always available to us, even when we're not recognizing it, even when our thoughts aren't there. That sun is always there. It is our constant. It's like it's as if it's, it's the God self part of us. It's our higher self. It's that observer, always observing as the watcher, watching everything. And it's always there when you tune into it to connect to those highest frequencies of your truth. So the sun is playing a big part. It's a 53, so that's an 8. Obviously, the sun is going to represent that infinity, that infinite connectedness, that abundance through creativity. I don't know if the younger self, you said messages for younger self. I don't know if you're working on something creative, Joey, or the younger self wants you to have more fun and be more creative, because it's that orange right there, which is the sacral, creative, self-expression, intimacy, closeness. Relationships could even be with the younger self, but I know you said yesterday you told me you talk to your younger self every single day or the day before. So the 5 is representing a change coming through expression. So that's why I'm feeling maybe you want something to be reborn. Maybe there's something that wants to be expressed. There's something that wants to come forward that is like in you. It wants to come forward. It's there, but it's almost like shh. There needs to be a little shift in energy, a little shift in perception to bring forth this creative endeavor or expression. And it doesn't have to be this huge undertaking. It could be just something that needs to be spoken, or even some movement like dance or yoga or something that wants to be explored. So I think there's a change in expression coming as you connect to your higher frequencies. And what it's saying is you automatically are the change, and you make the change as you connect to those higher frequencies. There's going to be a shift in expression, bringing you to a fuller abundance. And abundance doesn't just mean the green stuff, guys. Abundance, oh my God, happiness and self-fulfillment and self-satisfaction and self-acceptance and self-love. That is the greatest abundance. It's that connection that will be shown on the outside world. When you have that, it's something to do with that. I'm getting all the goosebumps, Joy. Through your self-acceptance, through your self-love, through your self-exploration, and joy and happiness, those are the highest frequencies. That is the highest abundance, and that will manifest in outside opportunities of, say, money or opportunities or relationships or little synchronicities that happen, or just a smile from a stranger you see. That's also beautiful. So, hold on. I should turn on the light in here. Indian, looking down. Looking down. What the heck is this? I don't know. I feel there's new freedom through gaining to this light. See this big wing, Joey, and how there's light within the feathers there? It says, and he's looking down. He's looking down, looking for a greater sense of freedom. So if you're specifically talking about the child part of you, this child is yearning for a little bit more sense of freedom, and you're gonna do that through connecting to your joy and happiness, whatever that is, expressing that joy and happiness, whatever it is. And it can even going I know this might not sound so hot, but that little child, she might just like a little trip through McDonald's drive-through. Okay, maybe she wants a Happy Meal. Okay, that's okay. So I'm just feeling it, and I'm getting goosebumps. I'm feeling it's something very, very simple. Simple child indulgences, I think, is with the message I'm feeling. Simple child indulgences. So because this Indian is looking down, but they're open. Look, they're open to receiving all of this sun energy, solar plexus, sunniness, the sun in itself representing those high frequencies of joy, and then the sacral that will bring forth a new creative expression. And that can just mean rolling around on the ground in hysterical laughter, crying, laughing so hard when the tears are flowing. That is the best kind of laugh, is when you're just laughing so hard you cry. So I'm feeling it's to do with joy and bringing laughter, and maybe watching a comedy or something to do with bringing that childlike joy and laughter and expressing it. Because you're receiving it, you know all that. Something to do with just lightening it up a little bit more. And the Indian's looking down, and as their arm is open, it's like as you do that, you're almost hugging the child part of you. The wing is open, what's the word? Comforting, guiding, protecting, that safety place where that child can just express, because the wing is open, as if you're what you would do, you would put your wing over your child and connecting to these energies right here. And free. I mean, the wings are open. Freedom. What is a child? They're freaking free. So bringing forth those greater and lighter expressions. And it's funny because the yellow here representing the sun, high frequencies of joy, laughter, warmth, Think of a summer day on vacation. How's a kid feel freaking A when there's summer vacation, the last day of the year and summer vacation? It's just, and it's funny I said last day of the year of school with summer vacation, because look at, then it's an open book. Books kind of refer to education and school. So I'm thinking just that release of all the knowledge. Like that kid has been working all year in school and they're ready for that summer fun. And as they enter that summer fun, then they really open up. They open up a different kind of book, not the education of like math, science, and English, but they open up a book of releasing those true aspects of that light within them. So open up the book, the true book of wisdom is found in the heart, and that true book of wisdom of the heart is found in joy, guys. It's not education in the typical, behind concrete walls. The true book of wisdom is in the heart, and it's found through the joy, and that's how you connect to your creative juices, your creative expression, and your creative joy, they're saying. And trust in that. Just be free in that. And that number is 6, 7, 8, 9. So closing a chapter to open up another one. It's a lot of expression, because it's like the triple threes, which is communication, expression, stepping into your divine frequency imprint, and that bringing a greater balance, because that's why you're here. You're here to express your divine frequency imprint. None of us will ever be fulfilled unless we step into our heart, connect to the truth of who we are, and be that energy. Be that energy. That's why we're here. We're here as a spiritual being to be that divine physical imprint in the physical. And that bringing an end of a new chapter and opening up a new chapter. It's a 9. It's a closing. There's a closing of a chapter and some newness, which I said here also. There's a change. There's a new chapter coming, and trust in that. And then the heart is the double, bringing two things together. These are two different stones forming an open heart. Look at the heart. It's just like, to me, it like flares out in openness with arms wide open. Bringing two energies. And I'm going to say for you specifically, Joey, this is relating to the you, the grown-up you and the kid you, and bringing them together, bringing them into balance to create this greater love, to create this balance, to create this solid expression of the highest frequencies of love to be illuminated through your life, which is based in the sun. Joy, happiness, freedom, ice cream, hot fudge sundaes. And so what it says on the back of this card, and it goes along completely with the whole sun theme and the whole child theme, the actual message is feel good. Get to a place of feeling good. The rest will take care of it. The rest will take care of itself. Don't worry about, the kid doesn't worry about cleaning their room on Saturday morning. They're ready to go out, get on their bike, and go outside and have some fun. It'll get cleaned up in due time. For your emotions are the fuel in which all creation flows. So your emotions, again, going back to the sun card, connecting to those emotions is the creation. Your emotion, here's the sun, Joey. This is specifically for you. Those higher, lighter joys represented in the wings. These joys are your creative expression. These cards all, I'm just amazed and blown away how Power of 3 readings all connect and go together. So the overall message is connecting to your highest joys, connecting to the joys of the child. That will bring you into a better balance and a more openness and more abundance in receiving those energies to be reflected. And here's all the other stones to be reflected back into your life. Feel good feelings is your thing. Oh, I'm crying, but good. Oh my God. So that's so beautiful. It resonates. And again, such a beautiful message for all of us, Joey. Oh my God, so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Because it's so easy to get caught up in the freaking ass adult world, okay? Our younger child and all of us is calling out for us, for fulfillment of this message of what just came forth. All right, so light activation for you, Joey. I don't know if I've done a light activation for you. All right. sa hyokoyata yata shuria pa ariata ta siria saria sari koreata ta dariata dariata surika suriaka aiata atata sharia saria upu ia ariata iku ukuya sariata shaharia siti asharia ahasara hiriata sari push kasaria saria koya tasaria tasa hidita ta puya kata tarieta siri ariata sa upa ita ika a pa ita shu kahia ta ia tohia ta ariata ta ita aria atata ita ta ita sa apuria ta ti turia atata tiria aria ta tiria ta iria ta shu kashuta shupasa. Thank you, Joey. Oh, that's very beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was like just the child being released, and the sounds that were coming forth, like the aria ta tiria. It was like this little kid just pitter-pattering, like going about the business and not worrying about the form of the expression, just tiria. It's like just breaking up the energy, like get off that same stream and tiria. All I feel is they were breaking up energy for a more fun expression of that creative energy that wants to come through, Joey. Very awesome. Thank you, Joey. All right. Who is next? So we did Joey, Chantal, Sherry, and Jen. Jen Mason, are you still there? It's my dad is with me. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Of course you love those cards, say. You have the same ones. Deborah, I heard online this week. Laughter is the best ass medicine, Deborah. Absolutely. Absolutely. It breaks up all the energy. Like, just think when you're laughing. All those muscles are contracting when you're laughing. And what it does is when they contract, it's almost like an exhale, like that Kia. And so when you're laughing, what it does, you feel your stomach contracting, you feel your muscles, and what it's actually doing, it's releasing those energies that aren't serving you. And I never thought of it until I actually read your comment, Deborah. That never hit me like that until I read it. It just came to me. And then as you release that, then all those other cleaner, freer, flowing energies are allowed to come forth. Oh my God. And obviously it releases certain chemicals in the brain and just those feel good. Oh my God, yes. So get your laugh on, guys. Get your laugh on. He taught me everything. Oh, that's beautiful, Joey. That's exactly what he would have said. Awesome, Joey. Beautiful confirmation. Thank you. Okay, Kelly Collins, thank you. Sorry you're getting booted out. Brenda wants, do I have you on here? Yeah, Brenda, I have here. You want a healing for your uncle? Instead of a card for me, will you send healing to my uncle that's been in the hospital since Sunday night and healing to my aunt? Oh, that's very selfless of you. It's really beautiful. And you know, through you having me send them a healing, I'll do a light activation. You're automatically giving it to yourself. You know, what you put out comes back to you a million folds. And yeah, just enlightening energy. Okay. You're welcome, Joey, Jane. Oh, I've been spontaneously breaking out into light language when you start. That is so awesome. So I hope it helping and not distracting. No. I think that's awesome. The more light, the better. When two or more are gathered, it exponentiates that energy. So any of you guys who want to chime in, even though I can't per se hear you, energy knows no limits or boundaries. So obviously it's helping. Yeah, any of you guys, when I'm doing light language for someone, or we're reading something, or someone needs some extra healing energy, of course, that is culminating and helps to expand that energy. It's like when y'all come together on the same platform with the same intent, holy cow, beautiful. Here, okay, Jen. You froze up a couple of seconds, so I will have to replay. Okay. Is it just Joey's end, guys? Yes, it helps relax the body and the heavy burden of junk. Yes. Deborah, if you don't mind commenting, let me know if I broke up for you. I'm just curious if it's only certain viewers or if it's my connection. All right, so Jen shared. So I'm going to just you want just a card, right, Jen? You just shared, right? I'm going to pull you a mystical organ. Unless you donated, let me know, because I don't see all of the comments. So if you haven't donated, I'm going to do a reading, just a card reading. Could you read a card for me, Deborah? Got you on the list? Yes, please. Okay. Jen Mason's higher self come forth. My fingers. So what I'm getting for you is the corn. This is a great card, because when I was calling in your energy, and I got it's already starting to flood me. The message is going to probably come through clear. I was seeing yellow and green around you, and I was like trying to blank out my mind, just trying to feel the energy, not put my mind to anything, so to create that space. And what I was receiving as I was actually shoveling. Is anyone shoveling snow out there? Shuffling. I was getting images of green, like literally the deeper greens, like in here, and yellow. So this is just telling me too, it's in sync with the energy that I'm feeling with affirmation of the goosebumps. So what I'm immediately getting is your harvest is coming, Jen. You put in a lot of physical effort, will. You've called upon a lot of inner strength. You've had a lot of fortitude. And it's just saying it's time to reap. It's time to reap, like the corn, the harvest. Look at all of these ears are ready to be picked. All of these ears are ready to be picked based in your trust. To me, this represents trust. It represents those higher frequencies, anchoring into them, believing in them. This takes a certain amount of belief too, because when you plant a garden or you plant when you plant a field full of corn, it's like you don't see those results yet, Jen. So this is telling me, Jen, that you have had to believe in something without seeing the outer manifestation of it. And so what this is telling me is, because you don't see that when you plant your seed, I got all the goosebumps. So yeah, you've planted some very heartfelt seeds, and now you're, oh my God, I get all the goosebumps on my legs, Jen, and arms. What they're telling me is now time for you to reap. It's time for you to actually get the physical and the visual of all your energetic work, because everything starts in the energetic realm, and then it's manifested in the physical. So it's telling me that you have, through your trust, through you maintaining your own high frequency, through your heart connections, you are going to be reaping the rewards and the harvest in abundance. And I could feel a little something in my heart. So I feel it was something and is something true to your heart. I don't know if you're feeling emotional at all or anything in your heart right now, but I just felt a little, it's almost like maybe there's a little release. It's like a little, oh my God, really? Finally? Thank you, Father. That kind of feeling, like, oh, thank you, Father. I've had to hold my faith. I've had to be so strong in myself. And now you're going to see. Now I'm getting emotional. Now you're going to see the reaping of it. And if you haven't yet, you will. So no energy, no love, no faith, no strength. None of that is ever in vain. None of it ever is worthless. And sometimes it takes a long time to see the manifestations. And the manifestations aren't always going to come to you in the exact expectation that you thought. But as soon as you release that expectation, which I think you have done that also, Jen, through your releasing of the way you think things need to turn out or have to be, you're going to be receiving something greater by releasing that expectation. I feel you have already done that, is what they're saying. You've already done that. Okay, and it's the corn. And it's a 1, new beginnings. I don't know if you're looking for a new beginning of one sort. It's a 10. 10 with the 0. The 0 kind of amplifies the energy at work. So I'm feeling like it's a really like a godsend. It's really like divinely guided. It's divinely inspired. It's really anchored in. Oh, you needed to hear that. I thought you were saying you could hardly hear me. Okay, good. Awesome. So you're stepping into, I am also feeling the 0 representing unknown. That represents to me you also stepping into something new, a new path, without knowing. You don't get all the freaking ass answers. You're stepping through something with trust, a new beginning with trust. New beginnings for my daughter. Okay, awesome. With trust. You're trusting in that. And it's an independent path. It's a path that only you or your daughter can take. It is individual for you. It's as if you're stepping in a path of your individual frequency, God frequency imprint, your divine frequency imprint. She's stepping into that path. Remember, I just said the 0 is more amplified. It's more like a godsend. It's taking trust. And then we're all here to express and to ultimately step forward and express and walk the path of our divine frequency imprint. So this is affirmation for you. And it will reap rewards. It'll reap a harvest through trusting. Very nice. Yes, I will put you on the list, Henning, very happily. And then, all right. Thank you, Jen. That's awesome and that's beautiful. So you must have had her in your heart when you're asking. Great, 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 great. Okay, so who is, Janet, are you still there? Janet, are you still here for a card? I believe it's just a card. And if I miss you, and if you have shared, let me know if I've shared and I haven't bumped you, or if you've donated, let me know that too, because sometimes I don't see everything. Yeah, I can't reap. Yeah, you can't reap what you can't harvest. Can't get a delicious corn if the plant dies. Son of a... Oh my God, Deborah, I just love you. You're so wise. Yeah, you can't reap what you haven't harvested. If you haven't put in the energy, the faith, and the belief, and the fortitude in something, how the hell, if you haven't been taking care of your... Oh my God, Deborah, you're so good. We should go live together. If you haven't reaped the energies, which means... Oh my God, there's a cute little squirrel out there. If you haven't put forth the energetic work... Because that's where everything begins. You're right. You're not going to reap that harvest. Everything starts from our energetic work, our emotional vibration, our state of being. And yeah, it's okay to have those doubts. Those doubts, accept them and love them and say, hey, I know I'm feeling those doubts right now. And that's normal. Don't think it's working against you. It's through accepting and allowing and say, yeah, my human self is doubting, but it's okay because I'm still anchored in the greater picture of stuff. All right. Janet, are you there? Janet, you are next on the list, hon, if you're there. I don't know if you were from I haven't seen you comment. I see a Jane, not a Janet. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next person. Janet, if you do, if you happen to pop on, add, and then I'll go to you. Just to save time, I'm going to be going to Brenda. Brenda, are you there? If I have, yes, if you guys want a reading, just please share out. And Claire, I will get to you. Yeah, I'm putting you to the list, but I'll see if time permits. Thank you for joining and thank you for requesting. All right. So who I have on the list right now, just so you guys know, is Brenda's next. Then there's Deb B. T is not on this live, so she's not going to be on here, I don't think. Deborah, Henning, and Claire. Oh, she keeps getting booted off. Okay. Oh, and Elise, thank you, Sophia, for reminding me. Okay, so Janet, I'm going to pull you a card, and you can watch the replay. What I'll do is I will post this from my camera roll, or probably my camera roll. All right. Janet, I'm going to give you a card. I'm sorry you're getting booted off. Don't want to forget you due to Mercury retrograde. All right, guys. Janet. Tia, unless you're here, you were on the list from last week because we missed you. So I'm not going to read for you because I don't think you're here. And who the heck is that name? I don't even know what that is, but you're not here either. So... Who are we doing? Janet. Then Brenda. Janet, this popped right out for you. Janet, you got the seer, 45-9. To me, the seer is like, if you guys watch that, let me show you the picture. Do any of you guys watch Vikings? And you know that guy, the seer, they go to him. He's really blind. He's always kind of really dark, but he can't really see. And they go and ask for him for predictions and to see the future. So this is telling me that you have this this kind of gift, Janet, that you are a seer for others. You can see what is not yet available for others. Because look at, he's seeing, he's got like this paint on. He's white, he can see, he's connected. But the outside is a little bit darker and a little bit more dismal, that's the word. Let me just look a little closer here. He's holding like a feather. Oh no, it's like a staff with a, holy crap, there's a lot going on. You've got like really deep, I think, psychic, intuitive, seer type gifts. Because we got the feathers, which to me represent that connection to spirit, grounding that energy. You've got like a hawk or a eagle or some sort of bird here flying. So you're wicked connected to the spiritual realm, and you're able to tap in and tune into energies that help bring other people out of the dark. Because there is a skull here even, maybe you help, where's the skull? There's a skull right here, guys, a skull on the staff. I don't know if you help others move to the other side, if you help others, you know, as they transition. So if you don't, just a second. If you don't, that might be just symbolic of a gift that you're not aware of, mediumship, and helping people that feel dead to connect their own connections. It actually can just be more symbolic of people who feel dead to their connection to their divinity. You can help bring them to see it, to see the truth, to connect to the truth, to their passion, to their heart. And the number is a 9, so I didn't know if maybe the 9 represents endings to new beginnings, because that can actually, it can just be representative of actual spirits that are moving on, or people that are just closing chapters, people that seem dead in this life, but they're closing a chapter to bring forth a new life, new vision for them. Abulita. Okay, you're back. Abulita, that's, I think, what that name was there. So hopefully that resonates. This is really beautiful. You're building foundations to also create change for others because of the 4, building, working, showing others, seeing, being the eyes for them to bring them forth to the change that they need to connect to their divinity. Because we got, and you're freeing people somehow through your seeing, through your psychic abilities. Very beautiful. All right, Janet, so hopefully you get to watch that later. She can see if a person is in the dark. Yeah, that's what I meant, like kind of dead to their own divinity. She can see if the person is in the dark symbolically, like say I'm in the dark and I'm clueless and I can't connect to that divinity. She is the seer for them. Or if I believe a spirit has transitioned, like I know Nettie does this. She helps them to connect. Like she helps to help them to connect to their, bring them back home to the God source energy. All right, so that was for, so Debbie, you are next. Debbie, are you there? Not Deborah, but Debbie, Debbii. Is there a Debbie there? If not, I will move on to Deborah. Abulita, I'm back. Okay, Abulita, you're next. So Debbie, unless Debbie shows up. Abulita, I think you were from our last live, and we said that we would go forth with you first. So I'm going to pull you a mystical oracle. I call forth your higher self to bring forth a message that resonates, and she can discern bad spirits. Yes, Deborah, that could be that also. She could also discern lower frequency energies that need to be cut off, cords, energies, blockages. Yeah, which represents, kind of the darker energies, whether it be just blocked from spirit or energies that are affecting them negatively. Okay, so this is for you, Abulita. the crow. The crow is a messenger for me. What you look at it the way that you connect to it, but for me, like if I was debating back in the days, like even 20 years ago, I would go for my morning run, and if I heard the crows cawing, and this is a message for you. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I got a beautiful story I got to share. If I heard the crows cawing and I was debating if I was going to go for a run or not, I said, no, I have to go for a run because there's a message for me. There's a message for me. And you guys probably know that when I go running, I enter my portal. I literally enter a portal of spirit because I'm relaxed, I'm breathing, I'm calm, and I'm in that state where I am free flowing and receptive. So running always does that to me. And it's like an act of meditation for me. And I would always receive guidance. I would get insights, inspiration, guidance, all of that stuff when the crows were cawing. And then one time I got lost in the woods trail running, and I have no sense of direction. And I was literally lost in blueberry patches and swampy area, and I could not find my way out. And I called to spirit. This is a calling for you to call to your spirit. I don't know if you got a crow totem, or a crow, just a temporary totem guide. Animal, but call upon your spirit. Call upon the crow energy, Abuelita. They have messages. They have guidance. They want to show you your path. When I was lost in the woods, I said, okay, spirit, you always say that you can appear in other forms. I need some help out of here now. And then the crows started cawing, and I had nothing to lose. So I followed their caw in one direction, and then they stopped, and then they cawed in a completely another direction. I followed it, and they led me back to the path. And I swear to God, I never would have found my path. I never would have, and this is symbolic, I never would have found my way out of the woods without their help. And I'm still today amazed. So the crow energy wants to help you find your way out to the sun, the path. Remember I just said they helped me find my path. And where the path was, it was sunny. And I was not very swift. I guess I just didn't think to look at where the sun was. I thought to myself later, I should have saw where the sun was before I entered the woods. Now I don't know where the hell I'm going. Of course, I have no sense of direction anyways because I'm multidimensional. That's my excuse. So what it is, Abuelita, is call upon your spirit animal. And I'm feeling the crow is very much involved. They want to guide you to your path, which is always the path of light and love and openness and joy. And the number is 13. That's a number of transformation also. So you're probably going under a transformation. If you're feeling you need guidance in this transformation or not sure what path or what turn to take, call upon the energy of the crow. And don't dismiss them. When you hear their caw, listen, stop and listen and connect and merge with their energy. Very beautiful. They've got stuff to speak to you, because this is even blue too. The crows usually are a messenger and they speak. You know, that's the throat chakra. They're speaking. And they're going to help you through this transformation to bring you to a greater illumination of your divine frequency imprint, the light that you are. All right, Abuelita. Very beautiful. And it's through their Christ consciousness connection. They give you information through, I say, Christ consciousness, your spiritual chakra, those higher divine insights, communication. That's where I would always receive it. I always considered it divine communication. Very beautiful. And it will help take you out of the dark. And anything else here? Yeah, just really, really beautiful. So that was for you, Abuelita. Hopefully that made some sense to you. And Deborah, then you're next, Henning. Hopefully you're still there. Deborah, I know you're there. All right, so I'm going to give you you're welcome, Abuelita. Okay, so this is for Deborah. Ria, I had a spirit guide that's leading me all over the place. I said, let me open this up. I said to Spirit just the other day, are you ADHD? LOL, Spirit got a kick out of that question. Yeah, that's so cute. And yeah, they are true. Is a crow a trickster too, guys? I think, or is that a magpie? A crow might have trickster energy. But the trick leads you still back to home, but it's not in the way that you think it is. So sometimes your guidance, Abuelita, isn't the route that you think you should take. Like when the crows led me out of the woods, I would have had no freaking idea to zigzag all over like that. I mean, they were leading me in a completely different direction. It wasn't just a straight line. So I think the crow also has trickster energy. And Deborah, because you mentioned that. So yeah, sometimes the path you think you need to take isn't actually the path. So call upon the crow energy to help you. All right. Who we on, Deborah? Deborah, yes. Yeah, Spirit has a sense of humor. Life would be boring if it didn't. And I'm like, Yes. Sometimes my greatest insights, how I perceive them and think they should be, nowhere near. I'm way off. And that's that trickster energy. All right, what does Deborah need to hear? Deborah. This is sticking out, so I'm going to grab it. All right, Deborah, this is yours. Oh, my God. I think this is the same one, Deborah, that you got last week with me, isn't it? Is this not the same one? The two snakes separating, like two transformation energies going in other directions, yet they're still connected? I'm pretty sure this is the same one that you received last week. The serpent, transformative energy, slithering, making its way through. Like a snake is really pretty remarkable how it could be in the woods and it just slithers through all the little obstacles. This is what I'm feeling is you're good at working your energies through the maze of life, Deborah, they're saying. You're very good at maneuvering and navigating through the maze of life. That is what this serpent energy is saying this week, I think. And you always have the background of the bigger perspective, the love, the light, the connection to the heart. You see things from a higher view. And so because you are connected to your heart energy, to your divinity, to your joy, to your highest frequencies, you're able to maneuver. But then we got this other snake here, which represents to me through your maneuvering, and they're intertwined. You've actually demonstrated this on the live today of all your comments. You're helping to bring insight and helping others also to navigate and maneuver through their woods. Very beautiful. You've got a gift, Deborah. Because you have navigated through your own challenges and obstacles and rocks and stumps and sticks and all of that kind of stuff, you're able to help others do that. And you have built a foundation, a solid foundation of grounding your energy to earth, represented by the 4, and then the 6, bringing because you brought forth a greater peace and harmony through your connection, through seeing the higher perspective and working through it. And I saw your beautiful live and that you shared with me. It was so beautiful. And you've had your hard times. You've had your struggles. You've lost the love of your life. And it's through that has actually created you a stronger foundation. And obviously, he's with you in spirit, helping you. And that's because of you working through that, you actually now reached a higher place of peace and balance than you were a year ago or when it first happened. And so that equals a 10. So you are being brought to having new beginnings, new path. The 4 plus the 6 is a 10. You are divinely guided also through your connection to take those new paths, to take your own journey. And I believe it's to help others also to navigate and help them through their journey, through their obstacles, through all of that. And then you get the green here, which is abundance, life, being provided for. And you can bring, and this is also telling me you can take the two opposing forces, the yin and yang, the hot, the cold, the good, the bad. You're able to merge them. You're able to bring them cooperatively together, Deborah. Very beautiful gift. Very, very spiritually wise, gifted, talented. Very beautiful. And you bring freedom to yourself and the others. See, this snake is pointing here. This snake, the head's this way. So you're bringing freedom for yourself, but you're intermingling that with others. Very beautiful. You're a beautiful example, a beautiful model. And it's always through our personal experiences that we are the greatest teachers, that we're the greatest healers, because a teacher to me is the best when they've had the experience. That's why us as spiritual beings came in for the physical. We had to have that, I don't want to call it shit. Had to go through shit, but really to the human perspective, that linear perspective where we've had those things happen to us that are catastrophic, that are just totally like bring us to the deepest depressions and despair. We had to have that because in that is our light, is our divine frequency, is our God self that we have come to expand, to connect to. It's the struggles and the hardships that actually get us to a greater connection to this light, and then that fulfills our purpose. Yes, 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 I do have gifts from Spirit to help people, heal people's hearts. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so that's affirmation for you. Henning, you are next, Henning. I hope you're still here. I've had the beautiful pleasure of talking to Henning. Henning, this is for you, your higher self. This stuck to my hand, Henning? Yes. You're diehard. You've been here for the long haul. All right. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, Henning. So we were just talking about the sun, and you got the sun card. Literally, you got the sun card. The sun card is calling you to also reach and connect to the higher joys, the young Henning boy, the little boy that you were. Kind of relates with what Joey's card was when she was calling upon her child self. I feel that you too are to connect with that child, that kid, that spirit that you were when you were 10 years old or 5 years old, where you felt more free, you felt more alive. And I know you've gone through a great loss in your life. But like I was just saying, those losses are actually helping us to connect to our divinity, connect us to our heart at a much more deeper, authentic, truer level, depth. And no energy is ever lost. We never, lose connection from loved ones. Like with Deborah, she lost her husband, the love of her life, her twin flame. And she feels him in spirit guiding and helping. And that connection from our very short, limited time on earth is so limited, and our perception is so small that we take death to be death, just like zoop. And it's really difficult from the human perspective, but it's really actually all life encompassing. When we transition, it connects us to a much greater, version, much complete connection to who we are. So you are obviously getting guidance on the other side from your loved one. It's bringing you and guiding you to a greater depth of the love and connection to your divine frequency imprint. And look at the way the Indian looks down too. They're going through an introspection. They're not looking up. They're not all happy, joyful, hee, ha, ha. They're having to go within. They've gone through a very, very tender moment. They're looking within. And it's just taking a little bit for them to, when they look up, when they're done looking down and it's a little bit darker where they're looking, when they decide to look up, then they're going to feel more free. They're going to be more connected to their light. They're going to see the light more. But it does require this little bit of time to look within, to reflect, to process energies in order to bring them to a fuller state of what they really are, which is everything is always love. Everything is always light. A greater sense of freedom. Connecting to those joys within your heart. Connected to, I'm still thinking you're supposed to connect to your child, to the child aspect of yourself. Reclaim that child within and spark that flame back up. Bring him alive again. Embrace him. You got the wing there? But I believe that your loved one from spirit is also got their arms around you. They're winging you and helping you to connect to that life again, that life. Let me see here. Hold on. And it's an 8. It's abundance. Through change, you've had great change. It's going to bring you to a greater force of expression. Through your change and what you've gone through lately, it's going to bring you to a greater self-expression, because it's the sacral chakra. It's connecting you to an intimate expression of who you are through change. So you're being guided from beyond, from above. It's sparking new life within you. It's okay. You're looking within, you're connecting within, and you're also connected to the higher spiritual realm. But you're brought forth. You're going through a time where you're going to connect to a greater, more truer reflection of you. You and Cecilia. Very beautiful. Yeah. You surrendered. You're going through a great surrendering, because his arms are wide open, his chest is wide open, and you've been put in a place where all you can do is surrender. Surrender, accept, and allow. Look at his chest is wide open. His wings are wide open on both sides. So you've exposed yourself. You've had to go through an extremely vulnerable time, and it's just bringing you to that higher frequency. Through your vulnerability, Henning, it is taking you and connecting to you to a truer aspect of you that is going to be more freeing and more in alignment. And you do have new beginnings. You do have some new creative expression coming forth. All right. Hopefully that made sense to you and resonated, Henning. All right, so. Claire, are you still there? Claire and Sophia. Sophia, actually, I think it was before Claire. When we die, we just shut off our bodies and we move on and free and surrounded in love. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's just happy, 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 happy. They're in a high frequency of happiness. They're free. They're free to be them. And then they actually are able to work with us, with our earthboundness, even greater, even greater. Sophia, are you still there? I have Sophia and Claire, and then I have to sign off, guys. Sorry. Hopefully I'll get you next time, Kathy, unless somebody here doesn't respond, and I'll do you, Kathy. Thank you for joining. There's always a message, guys. You're welcome, Henning. There's always a message for us, even if I don't specifically pertain, because you did enter this platform and you will get a message. And pain-free, mind-free, freedom from the mind. Isn't that the greatest liberation and freedom? Freedom from the mind and live totally and truly from the source of who you are. Yes, Sophia. Last but not least. So Sophia, Claire, if you're still there, let me know. And Claire, if you don't respond, then I will end it with Kathy. Yes, I got you, Sophia. Sophia, what you got? Oh, beautiful lotus opening with a little dragonfly. This is telling me that you are coming into a truer essence and expression of who you are. And when I say essence, like the smells, you know, the flowers give off fragrance, and it's as if your essence is at a high vibration through a transformation that you are coming into. You're coming into a greater alignment, a greater essence and expression of who you really are, represented by this. You're just got this little, I was going to say fairy, but dragonfly, but it's also telling me, I feel that you have a connection to elementals, they're saying. Dragonflies, fairies, butterflies, all of the outside life on Earth, on Gaia. You're very connected to the outside. I feel that you've gone through a transformation where you're just being freed and elevated. I don't know if you've just started some new creative endeavor, project, expression of some sort, because it's coming to bloom. It's coming to bloom. It's in the fullness. It's not a seed. It's not just budding or sprouting. Your energy is feeling full bloom. And at the height of your scent, that's all I can describe it, the height of your scent. Maybe you work with gardens. Maybe you work with flowers. What you're doing is you are reaping a beautiful, through your energetic vibration, where you place your focus, where you place your thoughts, where you place your energy, you have just like brought forth for yourself, but maybe you personally work in gardens or florists. Do you work with flowers? I don't know why they're saying you work with flowers or tend to gardens, but you bring in such great joy and high frequencies in this. And it's connections to the heart, allowing those feelings and emotions, because this is all like watery colored looking, aquas and blues, dark blues, light blues, just kind of merging, and you're flourishing in that. You're flourishing in the emotions of your heart, what makes you happy, what makes your heart sing, what makes your heart smile. You are flourishing in that. And it is bringing you to even higher frequencies, higher insights. And what you have done actually is you've created this upward momentum of further expansion. And the expansion just means connecting more and more and allowing more of yourself, raises your frequency and continues up that ascension to more and more and more. And you're very, very connected to divine, very connected to divinity, the divine energies, the spiritual. I feel your spiritual, your seventh chakra, I feel it's wide open. You have that direct line to divinity, divine. Because look at, this is all in alignment. The flowering, the transformation, the divine, the purple. It's all in alignment. And it's just flourishing and it's all going up. She's nature connected. Are you nature connected? This is for Sophia. This is for Sophia. She says, yes, I am. Yes, you are here. Or yes, you are. This is for Sophia, guys. My intent was for Sophia, was next on the list. If I accidentally said another name, it was for Sophia, because I did not hear back from Claire. So very beautiful. If you're not connected to gardens, or like even those cute little fairy, little statues and little fairy gardens you can make, I just feel that nurtures your soul. And I all of a sudden feel this in my heart. I don't know, are you connected to fairies and the elementals? I'm feeling spend time on Mother Earth, spend time in gardens, spend time in those cute little, like, just make a little fairy garden dedicated to the elementals. I'm feeling that also will help nurture your soul. I all of a sudden just got really opened in the heart area when I said that. So great transform. Beauty Way. And the name of the card is Beauty Way. You're about beauty. You're about seeing the beauty. You're about cultivating the beauty, Sophia. And you're about being that mirror for others in all ways. Through your physical manifestations and through your, most importantly, Sophia, through your spirit. Your spirit is beautiful. It is flourishing. It is light. It is vibrating at high frequencies. And there's a very strong connection for you to connect to Mother Earth. And if someone out there felt this resonated with them, don't dismiss it just because I said it's for Sophia, because spirit cards will piggyback. That means there'll be messages for more than one person. So hopefully that resonated. Building your foundation through divine connection is what you're doing. And the divine connection is the highest frequency connection. And then you do manifest the highest creations, the highest frequency manifestations to be mirrored back, to be created in your life. So very, very beautiful. Okay. Oh, where the heck am I? Oh, Claire. Claire, you are still here. Okay, back to Claire now. Love dragons and fairies. Well, there you go. And when I said, I don't know if you have a little fairy garden, and even when I say it now again, Sophia, I get all the shivers, the goosebumps. So if even in your house, like a pot or outside, I don't know what part of the world you live in, if it's nice all year round, I just get all these goosebumps when I say this. A little pot, a little plant, a little part of a garden dedicated for the dragonflies, for the fairies, for the elementals. I don't know why I want to say leprechauns and gnomes too. All of them just have that little area. It's almost like a little sacred spot. They want you to create a little sacred spot. And it could be inside too. You get those miniature cute little, you know how they have such cute little things nowadays. All right, this is for Claire. Claire, yes. All right, Claire. I love fairies. Well, there you go. They recognize that. They recognize that connection, Sophia, and the energy was very light, and it gets all bubbly. It's that light fairy energy that I feel on my body. And they would really like to create this spot where you actually communicate. You know how we have our own sacred spaces or spirit rooms or little temples or little things that just bring us to that meditations. It brings us to that point where we are open to communicate. Like my runs are that for me. As soon as I hit the beach, hit the ocean, go for my run, my body knows, my muscle memory, my whole body is ready to be open to receive. So if you have a little fairy garden or of some sort, it can be a place where they can commune with you more openly. It's like when people go to church, they're in church mode. People go to do their meditations, they're in meditation mode. When they listen to their healing music, they're in Reiki. So it puts you in that mode, mind, body, and spirit, to receive and to communicate. All right, what we got for Claire is the rainbow. You look like you're intense. You look like you're going somewhere fast is what it looks like to me. It looks like you have a focused mission, and whatever that focus is, whatever that intent is, it's just telling me you're going, you're trailing all the colors, you're in alignment, you are synced up, you are tuned in, tuned up, and you're just like moving forward. And it's, oh my God, I feel a lot in my heart as I say that. You are operating in that. You're trusting in something. You're trusting in a place you want to go, a goal you have, an intent, a focus. You're trusting in that. It's creative. It's an expression of who you are. And you're moving. It's just like flying. You're moving forward with flying colors, they're saying. And are you literally moving forward with flying colors? Here's the beak. Here's zoom. Initially, it looks like this is the beak, taking the world with you, taking all of you with you. You mean business. Initially, it looks like this is the whole beak and like this is a bird, but if you actually look closer, it's actually like, I don't know what this is. I pulled it the other day too. This is actually the beak. It's a red bird. These are the wings. These are like long tail feathers, and it's actually taking the world with it. So you are taking and encompassing, there's a huge part of you, you're taking balance, like the whole mind, body, spirit, your world, you're creating this whole world, you're moving into this world that you want to bring to fruition. You're taking all of these energies with you. You've got all these ideas. It's complete, it's whole, it's not just one thing. There's like many different things coming together, and you're moving forward in flying colors. 41 is a 5, so change. Yeah, it looks like you're going change. Looks like you've gone from here to here. The 41 equals a 5, which equals change. So I do believe you're changing, shifting to different frequencies. They're all in alignment too, because here's the higher frequencies, your expression, you're stepping into your truth, you're living your truth, you're moving forward in your truth. It is balanced with divine wisdom, knowledge, your creative expression. These all are in alignment, and you're moving forward. And it's called the rainbow, so that's beautiful. Those are all the rainbow. Rainbow tells me there's a balance in all your chakras. Everything is in balance, and you're ready to move forward in whatever that path is that you want. And it's the blue represents speaking your truth, expressing your truth. Expression isn't just verbally; it's actually through taking action, taking that physical action to get to your goals. And it's something that you've been working at, because the 4 is foundation. You've put forth the work. And the 1 represents, to me, it's independent. It's all you. It's like, I feel like it's all you. There could be other energies and helpers incorporated in it, but it's like you're the leader. You're the leader. You're taking all these with you. Like you're the leader moving forward, and you're taking this whole world, or maybe you're leading a group of people. Maybe you're leading, maybe it's not a physical move, but you're moving energy. You're moving energy, and you're taking big groups with you. So hopefully that resonated with you, Claire. Let me scroll down. Who is next? This was Claire. And Kathy, you're next, and I have to call it wrap. I have to wrap it up. So Kathy, you were next. I see, Tina, you say you need a reading so bad. Oh my God, I'm so horrible at saying no. I can feel my energy dwindling. I've been going for a while, so my readings, like as your physical vessel gets a little more tired, it doesn't, you get a little, not foggy, but so I'll see. This is for, oh no, this is for, who did I say this was for? See, my mind starts going. Kathy. Oops. This is for Kathy. I'll do a quick one. I'll just give you guys a quick message. Kathy, and then Tina, I'll just give you a quick message. Maybe something you just need to hear. Kathy, yes. If you guys haven't shared out, that's all I ask of you to do to get just a free card reading, is to share out the page, please. It's just an exchange. Rainbow represents promise. Did she promise herself to make a much needed change? Good question, Deborah. So Deborah says to you, I think that was Claire's, right? Did you promise something to yourself? And whatever the promise is, I believe there's fulfillment through taking forward action. So if you promised yourself your focus, you got to take that forward physical action to get there. If you keep things in spirit and just in thoughts, you might have that thought, but it's going to manifest because we're human. So you got to take the physical effort to get there. Good point. Good point, Deborah. Deborah. Eagle. Okay, so who is this for? Kathy. Eagle. I don't know if you have an eagle totem, eagle energy, but the eagle always calls for us. So if you're going through some mumbo jumbo down here, if you're going through some rough stuff or not quite sure knowing what to do, the eagle calls you to take the higher perception. It's like when you're down at the world, and you're just looking in your town, you get such a minute perception. That's kind of like how the human perceives over the divine perception. You only get so much. You go up in an airplane, then you see a little bit more. Imagine what a satellite sees. It sees the whole world. It sees the whole picture. It doesn't see like just the garbage on the side of the road. No, it sees the beauty in the entire world, in the ocean, in the green, and it sees it in peace and harmony, because ultimately everything is based in love. Everything is of love. So I think this card is calling you not to focus on the garbage, not to focus on the can on the side of the road. It's calling for you to take a higher perception and see and trust and know that all is working out in a bigger peace and harmony than what meets the eye presently, is what I'm feeling. 16. Trust. It's calling forth to trust in that. Trust in that higher perception. It's almost like he's going down to grasp. He's going in for a kill. Almost like he's going down to grab that field mouse or grab that snake. So maybe you have a goal. Maybe there's something that you want. I'm looking forward to a goal, but nothing happening yet. Okay, this is making sense because I was just going to say he's grasping. He's going down to get something. So it's telling you he's right there. When you take that higher perception, like an eagle can't get such a good view of all the little moles, all the little rats, all the little mice and things going around if it only looks from here. You're being called to go to a higher perception, get in a higher frequency for things can manifest, release the expectations, because the eagle when the eagle is flying above the earth, he's not looking just for a mouse. So you might be looking just for a mouse, but if you go to the higher perspective, the eagle releases his expectations. It gets the higher perspective. It sees the bigger picture, and then it can zoom in to what is most efficient for him to go down and grasp, whether it be a fish or whether it be a mouse, a mole. So I'm almost feeling that you might be limiting yourself through expectations. Release the label. Release the label. It's not just don't put a mole, a mouse, a snake, a baby rabbit on it. Go to the higher perceptions, and then you open up greater pathways to reach your goal, is what they're saying. As you reach the higher perspective, you see all that is available for you. Then you can pick and choose. That eagle can pick and choose what it wants to go in for the kill. The eagle still has the goal. I'm hungry. I need food. Like you still are hungry. You want your food or whatever it is. How do I do that? So how you do that is have the goal. You don't want to say what your goal is, do you? Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a job. Maybe you think you need to teach in a school. I'm just going to use this for an example. You want to be a teacher. Maybe you think you need to teach at Yulee Elementary School. Okay, the teacher, that's more broad. That's a goal. Keep it broad is what they're saying. Keep it broad. Don't think you only can work at that school. Know that you can work at many different schools. Or maybe you're not an educational teacher. Maybe you are a teacher in another realm. The basis, the theme is still the same, just release the specifics of it. Spirit is coming through to two people at once. Okay. So do you think it's for Kathy and for, who was the other girl that needed a reading really bad? Tina? So this is, yeah, it could be for both of you guys. So release the expectation, the specifics, get the broader, get into that feeling of what it feels like. They're saying that eagle knows what it feels like to have its tummy full. It gained a higher perception. It didn't care if it was catching a mouse or a mole. It got the higher perception, which means get into the higher frequency. That's represented by the gold. The sun is joy, happiness. If you're so stinking sick of focused on your goal and you don't see a way out, you know what? They're saying go do something that makes you happy. It doesn't even have to be related to your goal. Raising your frequency will manifest and will bring you those opportunities of higher frequencies that help you to achieve your goal, Kathy. It's like writer's cramp. If you focus too hard, they just get blocked because they got all this resistance. Let it all go. They go out for a walk. They release. They opened up space for the answers to come. They got in a higher frequency. So then those answers they can receive. So almost you might be in a little bit of stuckness too. So release the specifics. This is how you do it, Kathy. Get happy. Don't worry if it's anything related to your goal. You open up space to get the guidance and the answers you need, is what they're saying. So hopefully that makes sense. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what is that? 7. Okay, so a 1 plus a 6 is a 7. So it's divinely inspired. It's going to come in divine timing. Can't rush something that isn't ready, because sometimes energies need to sync up with other people, other places, other things. So it is to do with divine timing too. It'll come when it's supposed to, and trust in that. Trust in it. Trust in that. And that's navy blue there. That is the indigo. Trust in what you're receiving. Trust in the goal. Trust in your guidance. And express. Stay tuned into the heart. This is all heart and speaking your truth. speak truth from the heart. Speak your truth. I'm not sure what the goal is to do with, but you're going to get it. Just release the specifics, gain the higher perception, get to a place of feeling happy. You raise your frequency, and then it's your outside world that reflects your frequency and your state of being. So if you're closed in resistance, the outside world is going to take a long time to manifest whatever that goal is. But if you release resistance, stay open to receiving by staying a little bit vague, a little bit open, then you create space for the universe to give you your answers. All right. And last but not least for today is Tina. This is it, guys. My throat's starting to get tight and my chest get tight when I get to get a little bit whatever. Thank you for your beautiful time and sharing goodies. Thank you from way upstate New York. I'm a native Vermonter, so I don't know if I told you already that. And I lived in Maine. Now I'm in Florida. But yeah, so I'm familiar with upper state New York. Or I'm not sure how upper state you're talking. So, all right. So this is for you, Tina. Quick card for you, and then I'm calling it a day, guys. I will post both of these, guys. I will post the live so you can see comments, but I'm also going to post the recorded version off the camera roll for those that it glitched out, if it did. I'm not sure. Oh my God. This one's facing up, so oh my God, I don't know why. I got two cards. So this one and this one, but this one was, I didn't notice it flipped out facing upward on the table. So it's the Andean cross, Andean. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. This is telling me that you are taking steps. Don't get discouraged. Stay focused. Stay on the steps, because as you take these steps, you're going to reach greater heights and you're going to create an opening. It looks like you might be wanting a change. You want something different in your life. You want to step forward. You want to step through this new energy. You're having to bring, this is a 2. You have to bring the different forces together, meaning the spiritual energy with the physical. You've got to bring 2 different energies in cooperation. I don't know what the energies are, or if it's a person, or if it's an energy, if it's a give and take. You've got to bring some sort of balance in your energy. Some sort of balance is needed to bring 2 energies together so that you can continue. Something in the heart I'm feeling. I just got a little pain in the heart. To bring you up the steps to your goal, and to get you to that change you want. Stay focused on the goal. Again, for you too, don't get too specific. Connect to your heart energy. Allow the energy of your heart. It's probably a creative endeavor of some sort because it's all orange there. Let me just see if you're saying anything. Oh my God, I'm crying. Well, that is really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Because that means it struck a chord, and I'm getting goosebumps. So whatever struck that chord for you is true, and that's why you were really persistent. So I'm desperate. I need a reading. So you took the action, really strong action, to get an answer of guidance that you needed. So I respect that. It's like the squeaky wheel. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? So affirmation here, and then this other card I'm going to just touch up on lightly. The Rainmaker. You want some sort of peace and balance, and the way to get the peace and balance, because this is also a 4 plus a 2 is a 6. It's bringing together, there's a lot of 2s. Remember, this was a 2, bringing together 2 different energies together to create this change, going up the steps, taking the steps that are required to bring you to this new world, this new shift. And this is, again, saying balance. 4 plus 2 is a 6, balance and harmony, bringing those forces together. The Rainmaker, they want the rain. They want what a Rainmaker, the rain dance is to bring forth relief. You've gone through a time of dryness. The emotions being maybe stunted or not connected to your emotions. So it's saying connect to your heart, allow those emotions to flood you. If you're crying, that's great. That means that there's a release taking place. Your emotions are coming to the surface. And the rain is representing, means the emotions coming forth. To embrace it and to thank it, they're saying, embrace and thank those emotions coming forward. That is what's going to bring you freedom. See, the wings are wide open. That is what's going to release and create space for your divine connections. That's what's going to create space, releasing in the emotions and the flow and connecting to your heart and allowing it to come. Gold represents that God consciousness. Gold is that that gold within you, the light within you. So through connecting to your emotions too, you're creating that space and that connection to your God to set you free and to bring forth and liberate what you want. This girl's arms are wide open. The heart is open, the releasing and the flowing and the allowing, and there's no resistance. She's free and her wings are there, and she can dance to a new tune. Doesn't mean she hasn't been through some stuff, because she's a little bit, looks like she's like gone through some inner stuff, inner struggles, inner emotions, maybe some repressions, and now it's time to bring forth the rain. Release, allow the emotions to flood you. It's going to aid you in connecting to the goal that you are. Take the steps, and you're going to step for a new portal and a new world. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you, Deborah. It was so fun to have you here. It was so fun. So was I. Tina, just let spirit lead you. Yes. Oh my God, you're beautiful, and you hit my heart. Yeah, that must be what I felt in my heart. I felt a definite shift in my heart, Tina. It went like literally like a little, so I felt the shift. And that's very, very, very beautiful, because that shift means there's an opening created. There's an opening. Just like this card here, there's an opening to bring forth that desire that you want. Thank you very much, guys. I love you guys. Thank you again all for joining. Please share out if you have not shared out, because even though the live is done, these messages are timeless, okay? What we go through as a human is experienced by many others. Like we're just mirroring certain aspects so other people can relate to a message, and it could help them elevate their consciousness to gain answers, to open up their heart space. And the right person will hear it if they're meant to. They'll be drawn through the energy. Helinda, wow, I resonate with Tina's reading as well. Oh, great, Helinda. I'm so happy that you resonate with it, because if I don't get to a person, there's still something there for you. That's why you're here. You're reflecting an energy that you need to continue to illuminate your connection, to illuminate yourself, to illuminate your heart, to come into alignment with your heart, guys. So very, very beautiful. And I resonate with a lot of these messages too. I'm like, holy crap. So I'm gaining too, guys. All right, thank you. And if you're new to the platform, just hit notifications at Temple of the Sun. It'll allow you to know when I go live again. I usually go live with Kelly, but we couldn't get Kelly on at noontime on Thursdays. Plus, I do a lot of different sharings and readings just throughout the week. All right, guys, love you. May you all shine with the entirety of all the light that you are.